Hello everybody, welcome to the next Making Monday Lovable video. Maybe you hear already that I am in a surrounding that is a little bit different from usual. It's not snowy Umeå right now. I will show you where I am. I'm in Ghent in Belgium. Here, really beautiful. Here you can see the city and yeah, the really nice building. It's the old town, it's Old Fish Town. So I'm here because I will participate at the conference, the CROPIB, the Crop Innovation and Business Conference, and I'm here to represent the company that I started to work with, Plant Ditech. I recently posted a bit about it, and yeah, so today, from today to Tuesday at the conference, and I will get to know a lot of people and network, connect to them, talk, and see if there's potential customers that could benefit from the technology of the company. And this is why today I wanted to make my Making Monday Lovable video about networking in general, because it will be a lot of that for me now in the next 3 days. I will network a lot with a lot of people, but it's generally quite an important and central aspect on, I feel, at least for me, having my own company as a scientific illustrator as well, because when I started, the first customers that I had were basically from my own network, so people that I knew, that I either worked with or that they worked in my department, and they realized that I liked to do scientific illustration, so they started to ask me for help with those. So it was all about the network that I had at that time that would help me starting that career. And then it continued because when I had people that I illustrated for, then they would tell other people that they know about me, that I helped them illustrating for articles or grants, and they would spread the word into the world basically, and like that my network would passively basically be increased or would passively grow. And then these people would regularly start coming to me, so that means they already got kind of, how to say, trust was transferred to them from my customers that I had. They recommended me, so sold basically some trust, and then they came to me and started becoming regular customers. And with every customer that I get, it's the same. It's part of my network that I grow, that are potential customers for the future. And generally, it's something that I actually really like to do. I enjoy doing also in my private life. I like to connect with people, get to know new people, what they do, how they do, because I feel it's always valuable to know a lot of people with different backgrounds as well, not necessarily only for my company and scientists only, but I think it's great to know all kinds of people, because you meet all kinds of people that might have different types of needs, and then if I know somebody that maybe potentially can help the other person, I always love to, and I still love to connect those people. Then I think I'm quite used to this, because this is how it would happen in my family. So my background is in that way that I was born in Poland, but then I actually grew up in Germany because I was 1.5 years when my parents decided to move from Poland to Germany, and my mom was pregnant with my sister. So we came there with the whole family into a completely new country, and we had some friends and like family that's father like not as close to us, father related family, sorry, that would have like fixed some like preliminary accommodation for us. So it was extremely important back then also for my parents to have a good network, and that continued throughout my life. My mom still works in the university clinics, at the tumor genetics laboratory, so she knows a lot of doctors, physicians, and it's always good because if somebody that we know from a friend or family member has some issues, she would always be able to connect them to the right doctors because she knew them. And then it was a very common thing for me to experience this type of networking when I was younger, growing up, and I automatically kind of always liked that too, to interact and connect people, because I think the stronger not the bigger necessarily the network is, but the stronger the network and the trust in the network is that I have or anybody has, the more like stable I become, or the more like secure and safe I become, because there's always somebody that potentially could like help and support. And then it continued because I moved away from, with like in the mid-20s, I moved away from Germany, where I established, you know, my family was there, and I established a friend cycle, and then I moved to a completely new country, and then again the networking started to occur again. So I had to build my social life here and the people that I trust, and my work life as well. So it was constantly something that was okay, right? That's the thing, it's a lot of like tourists here. It's such a beautiful city, so I just had to move a bit. So that was something that came, that was already within me, came very naturally. And now that I'm here at this conference representing, I can walk a little bit, representing the company, it's going to be the same. It's going to be networking again and trying to see who could be, you know, valuable, and who could be could benefit from the technology that we have at Plant Ditech. And generally, I think for me, it, you know, sometimes people say like, oh yeah, this networking and vitamin B. In Germany, it's saying like vitamin B is what you need to get somewhere, to get a job, for example, and so on and so forth. And sometimes it's so that it's seen a little bit negative, but I think it's actually not negative. It's good. The more people you know, the more of good relationship you have with people, the easier life just will be in certain situations. Let's say you suddenly get unemployed and you know people that could help you out. So it's really important, and it's not only for work, but also for, as I said, social life. So I think it's a really cool concept, and I find that a lot of people actually enjoy getting to know others and being connected and just like help out and support each other. Also not for necessarily wanting something back, you know, but because it's, if you know each other already, that's a huge plus. So yeah. That's basically it. I hope you were able to understand, because I'm not walking on snow with like boots or anything. I have proper shoes on asphalt in the middle of the city, so it's quite different. I don't know how the noises will be. Yeah, that's it for today, I think. Yeah, I will show you again like this beautiful, look at these buildings. It's the old fish market, it's called. It's really nice, and yesterday was really nice weather, so I was walking around a little bit, preparing mentally for the conference. Yeah, but I think that should be it for now. I will go back to the hotel and prepare a little bit more. And yeah, I wish you a great Monday, a great week, and feel free to let me know how you like your thoughts and experiences on networking in general. Yeah, and then see you next week. Bye bye.